The LPGA stars were in San Francisco this week for the swinging skirts. And heading into the tournament, the player getting most of the attention was Brittany Lincicome. Brittany became the first major winner of the 2015 women's season following her sudden death playoff victory at the ANA Inspiration earlier this month. Golfing World sat down with the 29-year-old big-hitting American to find out how life's been since she became a two-time major champion.
I have been busy. It's been pretty incredible. My mom threw a party for me right when I got home, and there was like 50 people there, and it's just pretty incredible. I mean, to be a major champion twice now, you know, when you're young and you turn pro, you have no idea where this world is going to take you, and to now have won 6 times, I mean, it's like a dream come true. You know, it's like it's meant to be or something. It's pretty awesome.
The ANA Inspiration has one of the greatest celebrations in sport. In 1988, winner Amy Alcott jumped into the water next to the 18th green, and it quickly became the traditional celebration. The water was pretty chilly by the time the playoff ended this year, but that wasn't going to stop Brittany and co.
You know, jumping in that pond it's one of the best traditions we have on the LPGA Tour, and to have got to do it twice now, I mean, it's pretty amazing. It was awesome that my fiance was there, my dad was there, my caddy was with me. It was pretty cool.
The way Brittany won at Mission Hills back in 2009 was unforgettable, hitting a hybrid from 210 yards to 4 feet to become the first player to win a major by a shot after eagling the 72nd hole.
Look at this.
Watch this. That is a terrific golf shot under a lot of pressure.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Unbelievable. Great shot.
Fast forward 6 years and it was Groundhog Day, needing an eagle to make a playoff.
I mean, I guess somewhere in your memory bank, you know, you've done it before, so it should be a little bit easier, but golf is so hit or miss. Like, you never know. We were between clubs, between the 4 and the 5 iron. The caddy wanted me to hit the 4. I was kind of thinking the 5, and I just kind of went with my gut instinct that, you know, I just needed to barely cover that water to kind of get it to do what I wanted it to do. You know, when the first time I played it in 2009, I had no idea it was going to catch that slope and do that. So now, this year when I won, I knew kind of hit it in the middle of the green, and hopefully it'll catch that same slope.
She still needed to hole a slippery putt under pressure, but Brittany took a few deep breaths and stepped up. Once it dropped, it was obvious how pumped she was to get a shot at going extra holes and trying to win a second major championship.
So many fans on that green. You know, when I was high-fiving everybody walking up, I was just so nervous, and you know, when I hit the putt and it went in, I was just so excited. And you can see on my lips, I asked my caddy, I'm like, what's the leaderboard say? Where do we stand? Because I had no idea. So, you know, when she gave me this huge bear hug, I just kind of assumed that I was close, and you know, but yeah, just my jumping up and down, I need to work on that, I guess. But I was just so, you were excited, and that's what happened.
Making the eagle was only half the battle. Brittany then faced reigning Rolex Player of the Year and 2-time major champion Stacey Lewis in the playoff. It took them 3 nail-biting trips up the final hole before Brittany clinched the win with a par. The fact that 2 women are really close friends didn't make it any easier.
It's hard. I mean, obviously, somebody has to win, but you can't tie. So somebody's going to be upset. I mean, and unfortunately, it has to be, you know, one of your good friends. You can see on the tape, you know, I said, "Sorry, bud." Like, I didn't know what to say. And you know, I was happy that it was my turn to finally win, since it had been since 2011. You know, we try to look at it like this is our job. This is what we do for a living. It's just part of it, I guess. But it's still hard when it's one of your friends.
Brittany was coming back from her own heartbreaking loss. A par on the final hole of the 2014 Wegmans LPGA Championship would have been good enough for a second major win. But Lincicome bogeyed the 72nd hole before losing a playoff to Inby Park, admitting afterwards that nerves had played a huge part in what happened at the Wegmans.
You know, obviously I was very upset that I didn't win that week, but I have not been anywhere near that situation for so long, since 2011. So for me personally, I was just excited to be in that position again and feel the nerves, kind of feel what it felt like to be kind of near the lead again and doing media and kind of all those things that kind of come along with being near the top of the leaderboard. Julie Inkster told me a couple years ago, or maybe my rookie year, you know, if you're not nervous, you're not human. So it was kind of a relief, I guess, then that nerves are okay, and you know, obviously I can play with them, just need to kind of learn how to manage them a little bit.
Winning for a second time at Rancho Mirage puts Brittany in select company. Only 7 players in LPGA history have won the ANA Inspiration more than once. She joined other ANA winners, some of them legends of the women's game, at the annual Champions Dinner.
That is amazing. I mean, just the women that are at that dinner, just to be in their company and to be kind of in that same class, even if it's just a little bit, it's pretty amazing. I mean, it gives me chills thinking about it, and to be at that dinner and obviously next year defending, it's an awesome tradition that I'm so happy that they kind of implemented into this event for us.
Before defending her title, Brittany has another more immediate issue to take care of. She's a 4-time Solheim Cup player and is desperate to be on Julie Inkster's American team for this year's matches against Europe. There'll be intense competition for places, but winning a major will certainly help.
Being on one Solheim Cup team, you never want to miss being on that team again. You want to make that team every 2 years, and you know, to have all of my girlfriends to be on the team together and all of us come together as one to be able to play in Germany this year would be a dream come true, and it's on my birthday. So to play for Julie in September at the Solheim would be amazing. She'll be an amazing captain, an amazing leader, and just with her fiery, drive and she really wants to win. Obviously, she's going to make an amazing captain.
The Americans are trying to win back the cup after losing the last 2 matches. If all goes well for Team USA in Germany, the girls will be able to get together and continue their celebrations later in the year, as Brittany's becoming the latest in her circle of LPGA friends to tie the knot and begin the journey into married life.
You know, Amanda Blumenhurst started it, and then Brittany Lang, Morgan Pressel, Paula Kramer, now myself. We were all very close growing up and still close now. And just to kind of see our next stage in our life, Amanda Blumenhurst just had her first child. So it's very exciting. Obviously now it's my turn, so I'm like glowing all the time and super excited. Even those girls are too. I mean, Morgan and Paula send me pictures of wedding dresses like every day, or like venues with flowers, like it's still very fresh in their minds, which is great. So it's nice to have them helping me along, trying to pick out some things and do some stuff for my wedding.